Hi there, Neil here from Butterflies to Eagles. Just want to give you a little perspective of the way the energy workers and the light workers see what's happening on the planet right now. If we go back in time to the 1700s, the Hopi Indians said that right now the fourth man is on the planet and the fifth man is coming. And what they meant by the fifth man was a human being, just like all of us, but we're going to be awakened to all of the skills, abilities, insights that the shamans and the masters and the gurus on the whole planet have always had. Everyone's going to wake up to that. So they said that that was what the fifth man is, and at the end of the fourth man, back in the 1700s, they said that at the end of the fourth man there'll be some strange spider webs that cover the planet. There'll also be some ribbons, big ribbons, that look really nice when the sun rises and sun sets. They said that back in the 1700s, and what would that actually mean? So let's move ahead now to December 21st, 2012, the end of the Mayan calendar. What did we have? We had hydrolines everywhere. There's your spider webs. We had how many thousands of pictures are there out there of a highway with a rising sun or a setting sun? There's the ribbons that look nice when the sun rises and sun sets. Nostradamus had predicted the end of the world with an amazing war, and Revelation said the same thing. And it's fascinating because if you do some research on the Dead Sea Scrolls, they said there was two versions of Revelations in the Dead Sea Scrolls. One of them was what we see in today's King James version of the Bible, and the other one was that mankind was going to get past the apocalypse and actually create heaven on earth. And the Aboriginals all over the whole world, they all talked about that time ahead that's coming when the stars and the planets are in line in a certain place. If you study any of what's happening with the astronomers today, our planet, our solar system, is moved to a different place in the Milky Way. There's different energies coming. The sun is emitting different energy fields, and light photons are coming from the sun, and they're totally different. That's actually very exciting because that coincides once again with the Mayan calendar, the end of the world, or the end of the fourth man, as the Hopis said. So the sun's moving into a different place. And I've been studying quantum physics, mysticism. I dabbled in quantum physics, but I studied mysticism in depth for some 35 years. Studied some Toltec, and numerous meditation courses I've taken on top of a bunch of personal growth courses and lectures that I've attended. Spent countless thousands of dollars and hours and hours and hours of time. This is exciting times because, 2012, we've passed 2012 and we're still here. And if you look around, you'll see signs of more and more people awakening to compassion. There's a different kind of energy hitting the planet right now, and that's coming from the sun. Also, if you go to my public Butterflies to Eagles page, you'll see a number of other people who have spoke on DNA. Our DNA is fascinating because up until recently there was only 3 or 4 strains that the scientists could figure out what we're there for. And yet the DNA seems to be activating. So just maybe our DNA is part of the awakening. And it definitely is. It definitely is. In my free to Passion workshop. That's the introductory workshop to my Butterflies to Eagles 3-part series. In the Free Your Passion workshop, we cover a lot more on this topic. I share with you some information on what I've learned over mysticism, and I show you how mysticism, quantum physics, the Toltec, all of them come together and meld into exactly the same thing. They're all saying the same thing. With my guided meditations in Free Your Passion, I really help you open up to a different power behind compassion, because I introduce you to your higher self. We also create a celestial sanctum, and we also create your own personal sanctuary with our guided meditations. So in the meditation, that really ties in an awful lot, and it makes all the science behind the rest of the workshop mean something even more. So the Free Your Passion workshop is an excellent introduction to the Butterflies to Eagles 3-part, which is breaking out of your cocoon, spreading your wings, and flying with the eagles. So I encourage you to take some time and come and join me on one of my Free Your Passion workshops. It'll open your mind and hopefully, like it has everyone else that's come, touch your heart. Have a great day.